So how does Canelo beat Crawford? Do you think that's a stoppage?
He could beat him, he could stop him. It could happen anyhow, from both of the sides. How could it be? Crawford is amazing, not just good, he's amazing.
Canelo's really good, really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient.
Dmitry Bivol has weighed in on the mega fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, and is picking Crawford to come out on top. In a recent interview, Bivol explained that while Canelo is a powerful and seasoned fighter, Crawford's adaptability, ring IQ, and precision give him a clear edge. According to Bivol, Crawford's ability to switch stances seamlessly and break down opponents methodically over rounds will be a nightmare even for a fighter of Canelo's caliber. Bivol, who previously handed Canelo a rare loss, believes Crawford's speed and technical sharpness could be the key to outboxing the Mexican superstar.
You give the blueprint to Terence to beat Canelo Alvarez.
Need to do his job, what he's doing well. He's changing his stance, he's moving a lot, he's keeping distance. Like this he could win, of course, not with changing punches with him.
Who do you think has more power out of the two?
Canelo, of course, he got used to this weight class more than Crawford. He needs to get used to this power, even he's big.
So how does Canelo beat Crawford? Do you think that's a stoppage?
He could beat him, he could stop him. It could happen anyhow, from both of the sides. And Canelo, of course, will try to find some hard point.
Dmitry Bivol recently admitted that he hasn't actually met Terence Crawford and doesn't know his exact size. "I don't remember sizes of Terence Crawford," he confessed, but that hasn't stopped him from admiring the pound-for-pound star. Bivol explained Crawford has very good skills. He quickly realized Crawford's move up in weight is no fluke. He went on to call Crawford one of my favorite fighters, praising his intelligence and adaptability in the ring. As Bivol put it, Crawford can win this fight.
To be honest, I didn't see, Crawford in real life. I don't know how big he is. But size, when I came to boxing gym and my coach told me that one of the rules, it's like respect the weight classes, You should respect weight classes. But he has a very good skill. He's one of my favorite fighters, active fighters now.
Shelby, the adult, a prominent boxing commentator, has revised his earlier stance on the showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Initially skeptical about Crawford's chances due to the significant weight disparity, Shelby's now believe that Crawford has a viable path to victory. In a recent video, he acknowledged that Canelo struggles when forced to box moving backward, a strategy employed by both Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Dmitry Bivol to great effect. Shelby suggests that Crawford can exploit this weakness by utilizing a strong body jab to the belt line, a tactic that could disrupt Canelo's forward momentum and defensive posture. This approach, combining sharp footwork with strategic jabs, could enable Crawford to control the pace and distance of the fight, potentially leading to a decisive win.
Bivol is the fight you got to step if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't, but he can do it. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beaten. I got Caleb Plant beaten. I got Berlanga beaten. I got Callum Smith beaten. Just way too much, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy. He's ballooned up.
Bivol emphasizes that Crawford's adaptability and ring intelligence are crucial assets. He advises Crawford to employ a strategy of maintaining distance, utilizing his ability to switch stances and avoiding prolonged exchanges with Canelo. Bivol notes that Canelo tends to relax after throwing hard punches, which can be exploited by an opponent who remains active and elusive. Additionally, Bivol highlights the importance of Crawford acclimating to the power and pressure of the 168 pounds weight class. He stresses that mental preparation is just as vital as physical readiness, as a strong mindset can prevent the body from succumbing to fear or fatigue during the fight. Bivol's advice underscores the need for Crawford to be both physically and mentally prepared to face the challenges posed by Canelo.
First reaction, of course, it was about size of Crawford. Is it okay for him to move up to weight class? And he has very good skill, and he able to win this fight. But there is a lot of but, and even not but, there is a lot of things, small things which we don't know how he will do it. He needs to get used to the power and pressure of 168. Maybe he will get used to how he will be feeling himself in the same day when he will fight, and how his training will go on. A lot of things, but he's able. He has good skills. His athlete. He can use to boxing, and it gives him benefit.
Former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has offered his point of view on the bout while acknowledging the significant size difference favoring Canelo. Joshua emphasized that the true determinant of victory lies in the fighter's desire and motivation. He stated, "If Crawford is motivated and focused, and if he trains the right way, he could still surprise people." Joshua believes that Crawford's determination and commitment could enable him to overcome the physical advantages of his opponent. This mindset underscores the unpredictable nature of boxing, where hard work and willpower can sometimes outweigh sheer size and strength.
This time check the checklist. It is 7:36 in the morning. We'd like to be joined by Anthony Joshua. We've just witnessed Canelo Alvarez become the second time undisputed champion. Your thoughts on the fight with William Skull?
I think it was a good fight. Made it a bit tricky for Canelo to showcase everything that he has in his arsenal, but he got the job done at the end of the day. Didn't take much punishment, and can look forward to having that fight with Crawford now, and a two-time undisputed champion. They don't give them titles out. He's earned it, and credit to him and his team.
As you just said there, the fight for Crawford is now set for September. One of them fantasy fights, I suppose, we didn't really see us getting. We are getting it. There is a weight difference there, but yeah, it's on for September, Crawford and Canelo.
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on the catch weight stuff. I feel like there's no rehydration clause, is there? No, so that would be good. And then I feel like Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. showed us that weight is good. Like, there are weight categories for a reason, but when they're both skilled and talented, there's not much difference in weight. It's just who wants to win. And watching that fight, Conor Benn and Chris Eubank just showcase that weight is all about that. So I'm looking forward to the Crawford and Canelo fight, because I feel like Bud wants to prove a point. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good fight. Bud just over there second, calling him Bud like I know him. But Terence Crawford was just over there for me. Yeah.
Boxing legend Oscar de la Hoya delivered one of the most well-known truths in the sport. A good small man doesn't beat a good big man. He respects Crawford's talent, but thinks the odds are stacked against him. Size, power, and durability usually win out in boxing, and Canelo has all three in abundance.
Canelo Alvarez fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. We promoted that fight many years ago. Didn't knock him out, couldn't hurt him. So imagine if Jake Paul can hurt or even wobble Chavez Jr. It's something that Canelo didn't do or couldn't do. So Jake Paul, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. It's a real fight. Look, people keep talking about Jake Paul. Oh, he's not a real fighter. This and that. Well, he's fighting a real fighter now in Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. It's going to be a good test for both guys. Obviously, Jake Paul, he's a masterclass promoter in what he does. He's been doing some great things. I mean, Mike Tyson, 60 million people. Fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who, when he trains, when he gets in shape, when he's focused, he will be dangerous for anybody. Look, Canelo Alvarez fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. We promoted that fight many years ago. Didn't knock him out, couldn't hurt him. So imagine if Jake Paul can hurt or even wobble Chavez Jr. It's something that Canelo didn't do or couldn't do. So there's a lot of stories to come out from this. A lot of great stories for Jake Paul. So I just feel honored and proud that we can team up with MVP Promotions, with Jake Paul, and we can make Tudo Ramirez with Torticos the mandatory. That's going to be a bloodbath in itself. So we're excited.
However, many analysts suggest that Canelo's superior power and reach could overwhelm Crawford, especially considering Crawford's limited experience at higher weight classes. Sanchez points out that Crawford's agility and speed, which have been assets in lighter divisions, might be compromised as he bulks up to meet Canelo at 168 pounds. This adjustment could potentially slow him down, making him more susceptible to Canelo's aggressive style and powerful strikes. Furthermore, some critics argue that despite Crawford's exceptional skill set, the sheer physicality and power of Canelo may be insurmountable. Canelo's ability to absorb punishment and deliver devastating blows, particularly to the body, has been a hallmark of his success in the super middleweight division.
Let me tell you what I think should be done. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved it. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3. And then got killed in Rocky 4 by drop. Because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Former world champion Amir Khan, who faced Canelo in 2016, issued a stark warning to Crawford. Khan admitted he underestimated the weight gap and called Canelo a beast in the ring. Khan said now he understands why weight classes exist.
Canelo's a beast, man. Canelo's a beast. And you know, when it was offered to me, I tried to chase the Mayweather fight at that time, and it happened. And obviously, I'll point out my people were created there as well. So, whoever I was going to fight, I was going to give him a hard fight regardless. So, winning that fight against Canelo didn't look yet. But, yeah, I was boxing well. But you know, one thing, besides, now I understand why they make weight divisions in boxing. Every weight division. But then again, look, bro, you would probably take it. I was offered like 10 million quid, bro. 10 million quid, bro. Look, end of the day, this is like, it's not money, you know. I thought about it. What made me, when I got the deal on the table for 10 mil, I was like, should I take it or not? But then I worked it out. Normally, after 3 or 4 hard training camps and fights to make that kind of money, this is one fight. So you gotta do it in that one fight. You know what I mean?
Is Canelo big Crawford?
Size, bro. Remember, like Crawford then is a big boy as well. Crawford's a big guy when it comes to a box fight. Yeah. I think Crawford, in my opinion, but size might matter. But then again, I think since I fought Canelo's become a better boxer. He's like boxing more better. You know what I mean? Technical more. Especially against the last fight against Mangui. He boxed really well as well. And looking really good. It's simple. A lot of people might say, oh, he's getting old, this and another, but not Canelo's still a beast.
Teofimo Lopez has offered a candid analysis of the forthcoming super middleweight bout between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez while acknowledging Crawford's elite skills and adaptability. Lopez emphasizes the significant challenges posed by the size and power disparity. He points out that Crawford has never faced an opponent with Canelo's combination of intelligence, experience, and physical strength, especially at the super middleweight level. Lopez suggests that while Crawford may have early success, Canelo's ability to adapt and impose his physical advantages could lead to a challenging night for the Nebraska native.